Hey, good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. This is Thomas with Mr. Fix-All Home and Garden out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Guess what today is? Well, today is moving day. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. It's February the 22nd, Sunday. It's dreary, it's foggy, it's wet. It rained all last night. I don't think we're going to ever get a break from the weather around here. This is the worst, most consistently cold weather I've seen in Raleigh or in North Carolina in years. I've been here 30-something years, and I'm telling you, this is something else. But back to what I'm doing. Let me give you a little insight on something. I'm sitting on top of my fence. Let me get off this thing so I don't crash and burn here. Hold on one second. There we go. But here's a little insight. I did a video a while back about the Planning Commission coming up and visiting me on land, wondering what I was doing up here, the way I named the place Stonehenge Farm. And in that video, I gave a little advice. I said something about preparing is the same thing as prepping. Well, here's the insight. For months, I've been, planning this whole adventure coming out here, getting the storage container, putting up the fence and doing all that. And in that video, what I said about the preparing part, it holds so true, because you never know what things will happen, the outcome of things, and, unforeseen inevitabilities. That was one of the pieces of advice I gave you guys. Well, what happened is that the shop that I've had for years in Raleigh, I've gotten it pretty cheap. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. The shop I've had was it was a 16. It's a 16 by 30. I still have it, but I got a letter about 2 weeks ago, maybe, saying that my rent's going to double because the owner of the property realized that he had a valuable piece of property because it's in the heart of the city. And, he basically said, "Hey, Tom, if you want to keep this place, I'm going to double your rent." So I said, cool. I know you got to do what you got to do. But in the meantime, in the back of my head, what I was doing was constantly preparing to make the move out here. Well, I went ahead and shook his hand and said, "Oh, yeah, I agree to the doubling of the rent." Right. But in reality, what I'm doing is I'm moving out. And today's the 22nd, so by next Saturday, he is expecting me to give him a check for, the new rate of my shop. Well, that's not going to go over with me because it's just got to the point where that's not economical at all. So, and I look at numbers a lot, I crunch all my numbers to make sure, I'm getting a good deal on everything. So what I did is that over the last couple of days, I've been slowly but surely kind of under the radar, moving everything out of my shop. Well, today's the day that I make one of my big moves. I still got a couple more things to do. I got 5 more days or so, 6 more days to get this all handled. But as you can see, my trailer is completely full of my equipment and a lot of my gear. And I'm up at the storage container on land, and I've already started getting my shop ready to go. Got already things starting to stack in here and organizing. And you guys probably remember this for my shop. And, I'm starting to make do with my paid-for storage container. So now, in reality, outside distance, of course I'm 50 minutes away, there's some considerations, gasoline and stuff like that, but I pay no rent. And that's the bottom line. That's what it comes all down to. It comes down to preparing for this situation, the unforeseen inevitability that I didn't know this guy was going to raise my rent. I had no idea. But he doesn't realize also that I'm not stupid, I had this already pre-planned big time, so, and I've made another couple arrangements with a few other people where I'll do some maintenance on their house, and I'll keep my big landscaping trailer at their house in the city, and from time to time do maintenance on their house, power wash their house, do some caulking, and they're going to let me park my trailers there for free. instead of bringing the trailers all the way out here, you know, because I've got too much money invested in my landscaping trailer to just leave it out here on the land until I build the infrastructure up. So anyway, YouTube, here's the deal. This is what it's all about. Prepping, preparing, you know, using your head, using your mind, and realizing that sometimes that you got to put yourself in a situation where you're always preparing for the unforeseen. And here's the unforeseen, me pulling all my gear out of this place, and on Friday afternoon, Friday morning, I'm going to hand him the key and say, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm not renting from you anymore, but thanks anyway. And you have a great day, and I hope you can get it rented to somebody else for the higher amount. Well, YouTube, thanks a lot for you guys all viewing my channels. Everybody, you know, chiming in and leaving nothing but positive comments. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Please, if you like my videos, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and, you know, I'm going to keep this adventure going and let you guys see, you know, how I think about things, the way I deal with things, and how I prepare. So, YouTube, you guys have a great day. Hopefully, you're not buried under 6 feet of snow somewhere up in Maine and, you know, Baltimore and all those areas. And you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys later on another video. See you later, YouTube. Bye.